Good afternoon. We're here at AMRPA's Fall Educational Conference in Expo. My name is Chris Capuano. I'm the Communications Manager for AMRPA, and I'm here with Ammon Coray to talk a little bit about the Medical Rehabilitation Management Certification. Hey Ammon, how's it going?
Good. Good to be here.
Glad to have you. So you are a recent MRMC Certificant. Can you talk a little bit about when you got certified?
Earlier this year, we had me and two of my colleagues.
And how was that process?
Overall great experience. A lot of great resources. It was easy to get in and understand. And I mean, definitely one. I look at this, and I've been in management for over 10 years now, and this is one of those things that I think oftentimes they'll take a clinician and stick them in management.
Right.
But there's not a lot of orientation or training to be a manager.
Gotcha.
So this is one of those where I wish I had done this 10 years ago instead of now.
So, throughout that process, what's maybe an example of something that you learned while you were getting your certification that was beneficial to you?
A lot of it was a review because I've done management for 10 years now, but it was good to go through a lot of that information again. For us specifically, one of the things, reviewing the Medicare guidelines did cue us into how we're doing team conferences. It prompted us to reevaluate how we're doing team goals. It actually got us to explain a lot of this to the physician of why that structure was important,
right,
and changed our structure for team conferences.
Gotcha. So, for people who are considering the MRMC or maybe in the process of pursuing the certification, what advice or tips do you have to them?
I'd recommend doing it as early into management as you can. And also, it was really helpful to do it with colleagues. A lot of the information initially, reading through it, especially you get into some of the legislation and guidelines, it's really helpful to be able to bounce questions off somebody,
right,
to clarify what some of that intent is behind it.
Yeah. Okay. And looking to the future, how do you see that the MRMC being sort of useful to you as you move forward?
The biggest help for me as I went through it really was helping understand more of the Medicare guidelines, the legislature. I don't feel like I got a lot of that from a facility-based support for rehab-specific items. So this was definitely something that helped as far as future rehab, future audits, things like that. We feel much more prepared.
Gotcha. All right. Well, thank you very much for taking a couple minutes to talk to me.
Sure.
Appreciate it, and enjoy the rest of the conference.
Yeah.
And thanks for being a certificate.
Thank you, Chris.
All right.
Yep.